Hello there, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the 5 steps to assess your reputation. How do you go out and get kind of an unbiased view of what your reputation is online? What happens when people search your name, when people research your practice? And the first piece of this puzzle is you need to turn off Google's personal search. That if you have an account with Google, if you use Google Analytics, if you have Google Gmail, if you use Google Docs, basically most people have some kind of account with Google. Google knows when you're searching, and it returns searches that you click on a lot. So basically it's painting a more rosy picture of your reputation than what everyone else sees, because it's showing your website very, very prominently because you probably click on it a lot. So if you turn off Google's personal search, you'll get a result that's more indicative of what everyone else is seeing. So make sure your first step is to log out of Google so you're not getting back a result that mirrors kind of what you commonly search and what you commonly click on. The second piece is search your name, practice, and employees. This is probably the first tier of reputation management: your physical name, your practice, and your employees. And that's the people and the place that make up your business. And so this search is going to give you the very first thing most people search when they've been given a word of mouth referral. When they've said, hey, you got to go see Dr. Jones, they're going to search this. And so in searching this and this matrix of information that comes back, you'll get a very good idea of what the layman, what the everyman is seeing when they search you. The third thing to do as you evaluate your reputation is search your competitors and local keywords. That search, if you're a Long Island LASIK surgeon, you want to search Long Island LASIK, New York LASIK, Long Island Cataract, like the words under which your business revolves. You need to search and see what comes back for your competitors and what comes back for you. And you need to see if there's third-party sites that are coming up very, very prominently under this search, because this, again, this matrix of information, you're going to see some things that keep coming up in your market. And so logically you would know, I need to focus on these third-party sites because this obviously has the most clout in my market and can influence my online reputation with the least amount of work and the most amount of effect. So after you've seen all that, you're going to list the top 10 results. And again, this is where you're looking for those patterns. You're looking for what websites come back, what competitors come back. Like a lot of times, if you see a competitor performing very, very strongly under your keywords, like, Long Island LASIK, you need to look at that website, look at the scope of it, look at the links that come into it. Like this information, as you look at things that show up, patterns emerge, and you start to see the space for what's really going on. And you can really then tailor your marketing, tailor your energies, send your patients to these review sites to review you. You can really see what's going to give you the most bang for your buck and get the most result in the shortest amount of time. So after you've done these searches, take a look at the results and look at what comes up a lot. The fifth way to evaluate your reputation online is track yourself using Google Alerts. And it's very, very difficult to go out and search all this stuff every day. But if you put into Google Alerts, Long Island LASIK, Dr. Jim Bob Thomas, your name, your practice, your money keywords, every time there's a change in the space, Google will send you an email with that alert. So if a competitor rolls out a big email, if a competitor does a promotion, if a third-party review comes up under your name, these things will be sent to you immediately. That's a big deal because you can't monitor it all yourself, but there's a really cool search or a really cool service. It's alerts.google.com, and it allows you to kind of track your space and be abreast of big changes that happen in your market. So the fifth way to monitor your reputation and make sure you're on top of what's going on in your space is to get on Google Alerts and track your name. And those are the 5 ways that you can really start to get your hands around your reputation and evaluate where you are right now as we look forward and start to talk about how do we improve your reputation in the next series of screencasts we're doing. So thanks a lot, and keep your eye on Einstein Medical for this series.